Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
There was a massive turnout of voters across states in the Niger Delta during the just concluded presidential and National Assembly elections conducted nationwide. In Rivers, Bayelsa and Delta states, inside the Niger Delta discovered that the elections, though generally peaceful, were characterized by late arrival of electoral officials and materials.
As early as 7:30 a.m., most voters in Obiakpo local government area of Rivers State were already at their polling units in readiness for the commencement of accreditation by 8:30 a.m. Some of those who spoke to Inside the Niger Delta said they set out early to be among the first set of voters. It, however, turned out to be a long wait due to delayed arrival of electoral officials and materials.
I live 3 kilometers from here and I walked all the way to my own center. I passed about 3 other locations and it's the same scenario. People are standing there, there's no official, nobody has arrived. Is it that they don't have security or the vehicles have not been provided for? But everybody here, on all the centers I passed through, people are determined to wait as long as it takes to make sure they vote. We're all determined to make a change this time. This is my first time of voting. I decided I'll vote because before I never believed it would make a difference. But today, I believe it will make a difference. And I'll stay here like everybody else here to ensure we cast our votes today.
I came to make sure that I cast my vote, but look at the time. This is almost 11 o'clock. We are still here waiting for INEC.
When the voting process finally commenced, nearly 4 hours behind schedule, in polling units of Obiakpo wards 9, 10 and 13, it was generally peaceful, except for Unit 6 of Ward 11, where there was an altercation over alleged use of fake presidential ballot papers.
What it means is this, that those people who have voted for presidential, those their ballots will no longer count. We are not asking why is it that the mistake have to be done on this of the presidential. Those one of the Senate and reps, they are correct.
We are saying right now, we don't want the election to continue.
The turnout of voters for the exercise was massive in Obiakpo local government area, which has the highest number of registered voters in Rivers State. Although they were almost frustrated by many technical hitches encountered during the polls, voters were determined to spend the whole day to exercise their franchise.
I am ready. I came here prepared. See my bag. In this bag I have my water, I have my juice, I have chewing gum, I have everything to keep me here even till 12 midnight, because this is the time we need to get it right.
One thing I've noticed is that there are a lot of young people here who are very determined to vote. They are sitting all over, they are waiting. Nobody's living here, so they are ready to vote.
In most wards across Isoko South local government area of Delta State, voters also waited anxiously for electoral officials to commence the voting process. In Igbide, Mrs. Rose Ovririe, a community leader, said, despite the late arrival of electoral materials, it was a peaceful exercise.
We were told that the vehicle that was conveying the materials went bad. So we were patient enough to wait for the materials. Well, I have voted. The exercise is peaceful.
Barrister Mike Edegware and Emamusi Obiode described the presidential and National Assembly elections as free and fair, devoid of violence in Igbide community.
If you look at the hype, the tension, everything that is connected with this election, it's like heavens was going to fall today. But you can see the people, quiet, peaceful, serene environment, orderly voting, and all that.
This exercise is very, very peaceful, quite different from the previous elections. Though materials arrived a bit late, but so far so good. This place has been relatively peaceful, and the election has been going on. The process is considered to be better than previous ones.
In Yenagua local government area of Bayelsa State, angry youths marched to the INEC office in protest against shortage of electoral materials and the malfunctioning state of the bimodal voter accreditation system, BVAS, in most polling units. The state governor, Senator Doye Diri, in his reaction, demands full electronic voting system as permanent solution to many hiccups witnessed during the elections.
The bimodal voting and accreditation system is one innovation that everybody's applauding. It took few seconds for me to be identified, and I think if it continues that way, it is one development that has come to stay, and I believe that we should continue with it and move beyond BVAS. The end of it will be electronic voting and electronic transfer of votes.
The governorship and state assembly elections that are underway on March 11, 2023 will be keenly contested in the Niger Delta and other parts of the country. INEC is expected therefore to get its act together to overcome the many technical challenges witnessed in the just concluded presidential and national assembly elections.
Inside the Niger Delta,